Hi, in the previous video we learned about different types of man-in-the-middle attack. In this video we will learn how to take control over target browser with BeEf. So, in this video we are going to learn: get to know with BeEf browser exploitation framework, find out how your browser can be turned into zombie, execute a few powerful browser attacks. Today I'll show you one of the most dangerous and cunning cyber attack. And for the demonstration purposes, we will use a tool called BeEf. You can find it here on the left panel. Let's run it. Now you see some script coming up on your screen. And now our browsing is starting. And we've got box to input our credentials. The username is BeEf. And the password is the same, BeEf. Login. And great, our BeEf is running now. But before moving to the demonstration of cyber attack, we must do some additional things. The first step we should do is to run our Apache server. For this purpose, let's run another window of terminal and type here next command: service apache 2 start. Great, now we've got it started. For the second step, we should go to our files, then other locations, then computer, then var, then www, HTML, and here we can see file index.html. The content of this file is what a user can see if he comes to our server. Let's run it and see what we've got here now. As you can see, I put here an attractive photo of Marilyn Monroe and some text. But that's not all. And now it's time to make third, last step. This step is adding some code to our index.html file. For this purpose, we should come back to our terminal where our BeEf is running, then come back to the beginning, and you can see some script here. This is the script that will let us to hook target browser. So let's copy it. Then open our index.html file with leaf pad. And then add the code. And we have to replace this with our Kali IP address. So let's look for it first. ifconfig. Yes, here we've got it. Copy it. Go to our HTML file and put the IP here. Now we've got it right. Let's save it and close. As a target machine, I use my Windows 10 virtual machine. Let's turn to it, run our browser, and go to the IP address of our Kali server. Here it is, click, and we can see our text and our picture. Please take into attention that there is no trace of BeEf code that we have inserted before. Only the picture and the text. Now let's come back to our Kali machine. And now, when we come back to our BeEf control panel, we can see a sign here. And we can see here the IP address of our Windows 10 machine. Let's click on it. And voila! We've got all the information about browser and diversity of details of the Google Chrome browser from Windows 10. Actually, now we've got it as our zombie. Now we can say that it has become our zombie because we can run a lot of commands and the browser on Windows machine will execute it. For example, let's open Commands, Menu, and here you can see a lot of commands you can run here to make the browser on Windows 10 execute it. I'll show you a few of them. For example, we can redirect the target browser to any page we want it to go. By default it's beefproject.com, so I clicked execute here. We see the command is executed. And here is the result of our command. Now let's go and check it. And we can see it went for beefproject.com IP address that we make it to go. Let's come back to our BeEf and execute something else. As you can see, we can get session storage, we can run webcam, we can check if the definite software is installed on the target computer, we can check what Chrome extensions we've got on target computer. As you can see, there are a lot of options here. I want to show you a couple of more interesting options. Let's go to Social Engineer folder. For example, I choose Google Phishing. I click execute here. The command is ready. And in our target browser appears phishing Google Mail page that is asking us to give it Google username and password. Let's type something here, for example, test, and password, let it be 123456. Okay, click sign in. Wow, what's happened? And we can see the site can be reached sign. But let's come back to our BeEf panel. And here we've got the username, test, and password 123456 that we have inserted before. If you choose option Pretty Theft, you got much more choices. It could be Facebook, LinkedIn, Windows, YouTube, Jammer, iOS generic, and all of these are purposed to steal credentials from the target machine. Let's try it with Facebook. Okay, click execute, and here we can see fake Facebook Windows. Let's type something and try to log in. Go back to our Kali machine. Let's try it. And the same. And here we see the same username and password we have input. One more thing I want to show you. It's Spider Eye option. It allows to make screenshots from the target browser. Let's try it. I run execute. The command is ready. Let's check the result. After infected the target browser, all target computer can be infected. For that purpose, BeEf uses fake notification bar for different browsers. We've got Chrome, so I run it. And this command will create a fake notification bar command at the top of the screen in target browser. And if the user clicks the notification, he'll download infected file that malicious hacker created for him. Let's try it. I click execute, open our browser, and here you can see the fake browser panel. So if you see it in real life, never click on it. Now you know that it's dangerous. There are much more options in BeEf exploitation framework, but the main aspect I want to accent is this attack very dangerous, because even you are a very cybersecurity aware person, it won't help in this case, because the malicious code can be placed in any site you visit, and it's enough to browse to this site to get infected. Is there a way to protect yourself from this dangerous and cunning cyber attack? We'll talk about in the part 2 of our course. So, in this video, we've got to know with BeEf, browser exploitation framework. Found out how your browser can be turned into zombie. Executed a few powerful browser attacks. In the next video, we'll learn how to create reverse shell with Metasploit. Let's move ahead.